All right, team, turns!
Take me out on the water.
We eat, fish eat.
Way out in the woods. Where the breathing is easy, the living is good.
All you can do is just laugh.
Out in the great
Larry Smith Outdoors is brought to you in part by Badger Sportsman, Bartline Barrels, Warrior Boats, Wilderness North Lodge, Big Snow Resort, Hard and Soft Fishing, Suzuki, Lynch of McGuanago, Dick Smith's Bait and Tackle, Wings Over Wisconsin, Kamick Law Firm, Deep Freeze, Cold Snap, Otter, Norm's Egg, and Jiffy.
And remember, it's a great day to be alive.
out in the great outdoors.
Holy moly.
Hey, gotta put something in the live well. Where's the donuts?
You know, eating all those donuts, you're probably gonna get fat.
Dude, with my metabolism, I'll never get fat. Not a bad fish, Dan. $6 so far I got coming, unless you can outdo that one. Hey, you are lucky that's not the Warrior with the carpeting on there. You know, that's why I hate coffee in the boat. It's a good thing I got an automatic flush on this boat. No more coffee! The old plastic legend, where are you going? Huh?
We're gonna do a little catfishing tonight. Maddie and I decided we better stop and get some good catfish bait, and I think we got it covered right there. I heard this is what they're biting on. Right, Maddie? All right? I don't think she wants to share any with you, Dan.
Hey, this week on Larry Smith Outdoors, we're up here on the Wolf River. We're fishing for catfish with our good friend and guide, Patrick. Hey, Patrick, what are we gonna be doing out here tonight? You know what? Maddie and I, we're expecting some cats tonight. You know, we got plenty of food to eat, and you know, this is one of the things I really love to do is catfish. You know, fish walleyes all day, and then when the evening comes, it's time to do some catfishing. So tell us what you're gonna be doing.
We're gonna use a sliding Wolf River rig.
Okay,
We're gonna use circle hooks and rod holders.
okay.
That's the trick to circle hooks.
And a variety of baits too, huh? I've got a bunch of Uncle Josh stuff with us, catfish baits, but you always got us little secret stuff. You're gonna tell us what you're using, or you
Absolutely.
Oh, you are gonna tell us.
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
So what are you gonna be using?
White bass livers.
Huh?
Yeah.
White bass livers?
The fish oil, the smell, the texture.
Come on, white bass livers. So you're telling me that you clean the white bass for your clients, and then you keep all the livers?
Absolutely.
Huh, well, we'll see, I guess. Hey, stay tuned. Let's see what happens tonight on Larry Smith Outdoors. It's gonna be white bass livers versus Uncle Josh's products. So we'll see. I got some stink bait. We've got some cut suckers and a few other things. Well, I guess let's see what happens tonight. Looks like a perfect night. We found, hey, one thing I really enjoyed, Patrick, so far, you found a spot out of the wind. And today the wind is just howling. We got about a 20-mile-an-hour wind. You couldn't even tell that. You know, and that's the nice part about your guiding, and when you're guiding for catfish, is that you're a big river guy. I know you like to fish the lakes too, but you were born and raised on this river, and you love to fish rivers. And the nice part about river fishing, you never cancel any trips unless there's lightning, you know, because there's always somewhere where you can get out of the elements, right?
Absolutely.
Good. Let's see what happens. Hey, Maddie, want a piece of licorice? All right, get them out there.
The Warrior story continues with the best tracking, driest ride in the industry. Designed with a high degree of dead rise and bow flare to push water out and down for a smooth, dry, comfortable ride. The smart trolling keel limits bow drift for enhanced boat control in the wind, and with a lifetime hull warranty, Warrior boats are built to last. Warrior Boats, a legend reborn.
Badger Sportsman Magazine, the premier outdoor magazine, published in Oshkosh and written by Wisconsin sportsmen for Wisconsin sportsmen. Get the most out of your time in the woods or on the water. Subscribe to Badger Sportsman Magazine today.
Hey folks, the Badger Sportsman Magazine wants to see a picture of you having fun in the outdoors. And to have a chance to win a trip with us here on Larry Smith Outdoors and a hard and soft water fishing kit, all you have to do is submit that picture to thebadgersportsman.com.
Nice job, Patrick. Hey. 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 I haven't even got my rod in the water yet. Patrick, what the heck? Hey, and Maddie did take a little sample of that liver there, and she spit it out. Now, I would say to you, that is a good sized channel cat for eating. Just got them wrapped up. Maddie, no. There you go. Funny thing tonight is that either one of us, for some really weird reason, brought a net along. Now, do you like to eat channel cats?
I smoke them.
Smoke them, they're excellent. Do you ever make that dip out of them?
With cream cheese?
Oh.
The best.
Oh, Dan loves that.
The best.
Well, that certainly did not take long.
No.
What's that fish saying?
Let me grow bigger.
I shouldn't have ate that liver. Hey, the reel handle's on the wrong side, Patrick.
No, it's not.
What do you mean? Oh, Manny, look at that. That was on a liver. See what happens? No. They are just crushing them livers. A little bit better fish. They're talking to us. You know, hey Patrick, you know, when you're catfishing like this, when do you feel the best time frame? Oh, there's another one right there. Get him, get him. Better fish? Good job. When do you feel the best time frame is, Patrick?
As soon as the white bass start running.
Yep, that's the best time.
As soon as they start catching white bass
Yep.
on a regular basis.
Game on for the cats, huh?
Absolutely.
A little
water
better?
Water temp's right. Smaller.
I can't believe you don't get stung by them. Here we go. Boy, I mean, definitely lots of action so far. Now, Patrick, will you tend to see more bigger fish the later it gets?
Yes.
Okay, you start off when you're fishing, a lot of small ones.
I want to kiss them. I don't want to bite them.
She knows enough not to grab them too hard because she knows that she's gonna get stung.
Medium.
A little better one, Patrick?
A little bit. Right, 3-4 pounds.
Hey, Patrick,
A little bigger.
what resort do you work out of?
Pine Grove Resort.
Okay, pretty good resort. You've been there for how long?
10 years.
Okay, wow. And that's a great place for people to come up when they're coming up to this area to stay?
Yes. We got a full bar and restaurant. A little better fish.
Ooh, yeah. Scrapper.
Pound for pound, they're best fighting fish.
Yeah, they
in my
are.
opinion.
They are absolute. I got one going here too. Could have a double going.
Oh.
On? Probably because somebody didn't bring the net.
Kalen's has been catching multi-species fish for over 30 years. From our crappie grubs, to our seismic series of hybrid swim baits and grubs, to our jerk minnows,
You can't see that jerk minnow, can you?
to our garlic and salt impregnated whack-a worm,
That's a Kalen's Wacko.
our premium line of Kalen jig heads. Oh, and our original Kalen's grub still does a pretty good job too.
Fish, look at that Kalen's in her mouth right there.
Patrick, what are you doing out here?
Mark, I'm going fishing this weekend, but with this massive selection of trucks, I can't figure out which one to take.
The brand new Lynch McGuanago stores have a massive selection of brand new Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, cars, vans, and SUVs. Make your next stop at the all-new state-of-the-art Lynch McGuanago dealerships today.
Nobody sells for less than Lynch.
Mine feels a little bit better, Patrick. You said as soon as it got a little bit darker, away we go. This one's definitely, ooh, I hope he doesn't get my other lines. Definitely feels a little bit better. I like it when you roll like that. Boy, I'll tell you, you know, catfishing is a great way, and that's one of the things that my dad did to introduce me to fishing when I was young, because it's usually a lot of action, good fighting, and a great fish. I mean, and a lot of people like my dad, he loves to eat catfish. I mean, and a lot of the traditional catfish guys, Patrick, say that catfish are really good eating channel cats until they spawn. You know, after they spawn, then they get into the mud and they start eating different things and it changes them. You know, that's not a bad fish. Like if you're gonna keep one, that would definitely be the size to keep right there. Nice, that's a little better. Talking to you, Maddie. Yeah, let's become friends with you. Better fish, Patrick?
A little bit.
Yep. Boy, I just heard that reel going. I love to hear that. Boy, I'll tell you, this has been a lot of action. We've been out here for what, about an hour and a half, 2 hours now, and I know we've caught a pile of fish already, and now we're just finally starting to get some bigger ones.
That's a decent fish.
Yeah, that's a good fish.
Yep.
Yep.
Got him, Daniel?
Yep. I love it. Hey, ever since we gave Maddie that catfish to play with, she's leaving us alone now. Gonna give him a flip? I was just gonna say, I don't know if he'll make it.
I like the tip of my rod too much. There we go.
Nice job. Gotta love that, I'll tell you. It's been cat after cat after cat.
They're getting bigger.
Yep, they are. Gotta love that.
Whoa, 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 don't be jumping in the fish livers.
That would be a mess.
We don't need that kind of mess in Larry's
That would be a
boat.
mess. And your wife probably wouldn't be too happy about doing laundry either, right? Or is it like my house where I do the laundry too?
do my laundry.
Right, me too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, isn't that something? Nowadays, I remember my mom always did all the laundry, you know? But nowadays, you know what? Us guys, we do the cooking and the laundry. Isn't that something? Of course, then the wife are out making, they make the real money.
Absolutely.
Right.
And let us do what we want to do.
Let us do what we like to do. So it works out pretty good. I'm not complaining, honey, just so you know.
I'm not either.
There you go. Another good fish right there. I mean, they're not monsters, but they're awesome fighters, and like I say, them are great eating when you're looking at channel cat. Oh. That's because somebody forgot the net, and it was me. You know, I just didn't. Hey, Patrick, just so you know, I have to admit I didn't bring the net just because I didn't want all that catfish slime all over my walleye net.
Oh boy. Tonight we're using a slip wolf river rig.
A slip wolf river rig. Oh, I see the difference, huh? Where it just slides right into the other swivel right there.
Correct.
Yep. Okay, what's the reason for that, Patrick?
One, they don't feel the weight of the sinker, and two, they can run with it with the circle hook and set the hook for themselves.
Okay.
Which is why we're using the rod holders.
Yep. Yeah, that works.
We'd be losing a lot of rods there.
And that would not be good, Patrick, I'll tell you that. You know, it is funny because I have lost a few rods to catfish because it is amazing. It seems like whenever you're at another rod, the rod on the opposite side of the boat, and you know the way them cats are when they hit, they just absolutely throttle it, and just like a torpedo, away that rod goes.
So we got about a foot dropper line down to our sinker and snap swivel.
Yep, and you like using the snap on here so you can change the if you're in heavier current,
correct,
going to a heavier weight.
And I'm using the lightest sinker I can get away with.
Okay.
Right now we're using three quarters.
Okay.
On the outside rods we're using a little bit heavier.
Got about a 1 ounce on there, huh?
1 ounce.
Yep.
And then I got about anywhere from a 2 to 3 foot leader to a number 1 circle hook.
And you like the circle hooks because of why?
They don't swallow it.
They don't swallow it. It's usually right in the corner of their mouth.
Absolutely.
We've only had one tonight so far out of probably 20-some fish that hasn't been in the corner of the mouth.
Yep.
That is sweet.
And for catch and release, there's nothing better.
No, I agree with you for sure. And that's, you know, we're fishing flatheads, the same thing. Yep. Always circle hooks. Fishing big pike, always circle hooks, you know, so it works out good.
That's a good fish.
Oh, that's a good fish. Holy cats. You know, I'm telling you, this is fish after fish after fish. We started off, as soon as we got out here, with with a lot of small fish. And then just like Patrick was saying, he said, just wait, you know, as soon as it gets dark, you know, the big fish will turn right on it. And I'll tell you, it has been fish after fish. Ooh, there you go. Ooh, look at the way them fish roll. Look at that thing rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. Maddie, what do you think about that? There we go. Nice. Look how healthy these fish are too, and I'll tell you. Show you guys. Maddie certainly likes the taste of the catfish slime. Perfect size fish. Great eating size if you want to keep them and eat them. Tonight we're just all catch and release, just having a ball out here. Even though I do have to admit before, Maddie did eat probably about a 13, 14 incher. Maddie, you're not going to eat this one. All right, let's let this one go. All right, rub my belly. Oh, that catfish slime in my belly. Oh, it's making my stomach upset. Oh, right.
Yeah, I
oh, cats, that thing. No, Patrick, if that rod wasn't in the rod holder, where would it be?
In the river.
It'd be about 30 feet out in front of us, for sure.
There we go.
Pretty nice. Gotta love it, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah, nice fish.
Oh, there you go.
Another nice fish.
Oh.
Double header. I'm going to go underneath me. Ah, damn.
Oh, holy cats. Manny, if we get another one, you're going to have to take one. This one just does not. Yeah, it is?
Not as big as yours.
Oh, am I in you? Oh, what happened there? We're in trouble here. Manny, we're in trouble. Nope, man.
Sinker line that's hooked up. Never mind.
Oh, no, I'm still on.
Is the other one behind it?
Yep, Manny's concerned. Oh, yeah, both of them.
Ooh, look at that one. Double header.
Double header. Hey, I just thought of something. I was talking about my wife a little while ago. I hope she doesn't know that tonight we're out catting around. I am so funny sometimes. I just kill myself. You know, you gotta love it. That's 3 we had on in 5 minutes, huh?
Absolutely.
And I think maybe we've got 1 rod left in it. Probably doesn't have any bait left on it, but
It's a good
no,
possibility.
this is a good problem to have. Gotta love this. Hey, you know, Patrick, if people want to get a hold of you and they want to come out here and experience this, how do they do it?
I have a Facebook page.
Whoop.
Or you can also call me at 920-216-9085. And I'm pretty much up from 5 o'clock in the morning till at least 10 o'clock at night.
Not too bad. Typical fisherman. You sleep when you die. That's my theory. Don't tell Mom when you get home that we were catting around. Yeah.
Hi, Larry Smith. How's it going today? Guess who's in the kitchen with me? Shotgun Steve Schaefer and Little Shotgun Abby Schaefer.
No, the Freak of Nature.
The Freak of Nature, that's right, Freak of Nature. Today we are making venison chili. A while back, a couple episodes ago, you saw I ground up my own venison. I grind up anywhere from 15, 20 pounds of venison, all the scraps, and I put them in the freezer. And I have this made already. As you can see, I browned it already. We're making chili today. Oh man, did you guys see that episode? Did you see the episode when Larry wiped out with that chili? That was awesome. Well, let's make some more chili since he spilled it all over himself. All right, meat's in. We're gonna go with the sauces. Bring me the diced tomatoes. Yeah, let's put them in. Let's see if the can's empty. Yep. There's tomato sauce. What's next?
Chili beans.
Are they hot or mild?
Hot.
Hot? Oh yeah,
Smoking
let's
hot.
splice it up. Oh yeah, and at the end of this recipe, folks, I have, what? I have a little secret to go in this chili that will let the women and the girls eat it even more. We have onions chopped up, sweated down, about 3-4 minutes in the frying pan, olive oil, a little bit of salt. Celery, chopped up fine, sweated down. Oh, and this is another mistake. One time I made black beans and forgot to wash them off. Put them in a colander, wash them off, get all that black soot, whatever it is. We had to throw the chili away that one time. Oh,
you know,
man.
Dad, he has to throw more than one thing.
Hey, watch it. Give me a pinch of garlic in here. That a girl. A little bit of salt. Hey, why don't you get a little more on the counter, huh? Mom's got to clean that up. Hey, get the grinder for the pepper too, would you, kid?
Tell me when to stop.
Don't stop. We are using McCormick's seasoning. Once again, cheap, folks. The main thing is get the kids to eat the wild game you're cooking up. Stir it up nice and good. Here, I'll do it. What the? Get out the jalapenos now,
you know
please.
Who taught me to? You know who taught me to cook?
Who?
Oh.
Who? You better not say me.
Homie over here.
Homie. Home slice.
Let's just dump the whole stuff in.
Hey, where's that remote that Larry had to make you disappear that one time? Okay, that's good, man. That's good.
Put on a cover.
All right, we're gonna let this simmer for a little while. Come back, put it in the bowls, and I'm gonna show you a little secret to go with it that knocks it out of the park. Go to your cupboard, grab a little chocolate, break off a square of chocolate. I'm serious, guys. You will be surprised. The women will go, hey, you have yours already in yours.
I do have that. It's like...
Put a little chocolate in there, stir it up, and it cuts down on the sharpness of the jalapenos, and it really has an unbelievable flavor in the chili with the chocolate. Man, you can just taste that little bit of chocolate in there.
Oh my Lord.
And it cuts back on the spice.
That is delicious. There's just enough spice. Chocolate is delicious.
I'm Shotgun Schaefer. Ooh, in the chili kitchen.
Signing out.
Signing off.
Issue of the Badger Sportsman will be in our readers' hands within the week. Not a subscriber? Now is the time. You won't want to miss this issue. It's packed full of everything you need to know for open water success, no matter what species you're targeting. For availability in your area and subscription information, check out badgersportsman.com today.
That is
got something there, huh?
Holy sh! That's 20 pounder. Right?
Yeah, that's a nice fish. That's the one we're looking
there.
for.
There it is.
Oh,
Rod too.
Boy,
how losing any rods. That's
I think we got a cluster.
We got a big cluster.
I'm just gonna.
You getting this?
And we got
it. You see all three of these? You see all three of these lines wrapped up on one?
Dan, what was that net that Lonnie is using?
The eagle.
We needed somebody to send us an eagle. A net. Holy cats. How did this all happen, Patrick? Look at this. What would you call this?
I would call it a cluster.
You'd probably add a little bit more to it if we weren't filming, right? She's green, she's purple, she's pink.
Let her dangle for a minute here. Maybe she'll calm down a little bit.
Maddie sounds more worried than we are. Maddie, what should we do? That's a nice fish. Maddie's sizing that one up thinking, hey, I don't know about this one. Open your mouth.
Got him, Larry?
Yep. I'll slide her in. Oh, nice job, Patrick. Look at that. That is a tank. And that, wow, that's a nice fish. You know what, Patrick? We absolutely had an awesome night fishing. We really appreciate you having us out here and enjoying this, what you have to offer here. And you know what, again, if people want to get a hold of you, how do they do it?
Either by Facebook or call me anytime between 5:30 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night at 920-216-9085.
And if they want to go on Facebook, how do they get a hold of you on Facebook?
moreactionguideservice.com or More Action Guide Service LLC on Facebook.
Awesome. Hey, you know what? I hope everybody enjoyed our show this week. And just remember, it was another great night to be alive.
All right, you gotta let go of my thumb though.
What is that? Is that a pike or a muskie? Let's see.
Yeah, you know we had that bet?
Yeah.
Double or nothing, you picked that thing up.
This thing?
Yeah.
It's been rotted from all winter. Oh my gosh. I get 12 bucks?
You gotta hold it like it's oh God.
12 bucks. Okay, I'll do it this way. You know what the funny part is? I got to go to the eye doctor today. You know what the eye doctor's going to say? Oh, you must fish for a living.